So I have a student who says he's having trouble getting through UWorld, okay? Having trouble making inroads to the QBank. Do I have any tips? I have two excellent fucking tips for getting you through UWorld very effectively, okay? Very, very, very effective here. So before we get started, please subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it. Hit the like button. Really appreciate it. And find me on Instagram at Melman_medical, MEHLMAN_medical. Link is down below. And find us on Telegram. Recently created a Telegram group and channel. The links are down below. Now, I have two excellent tips for getting you through UWorld so you don't ADHD the fuck out going through explanations. And the first tip is, if at all possible, we want you doing the QBank in tutor mode, okay? Untimed, tutor, random, I've talked about in prior clips, is best for your macro retention, okay? That's a lengthy discussion in and of itself, but you being able to see material at random intervals rather than within a very narrow temporal density will help with your macro retention. But the point of this clip is how to not ADHD the fuck out going through explanations, which is if you do questions in tutor mode instead of timed, you are going to have an oscillatory pattern of engagement where you're answering the question, followed by a bit of passive disengagement where you can just read, followed by re-engagement. So that process is much more conducive to staying focused versus you do a timed block of 40 questions and then you have to monotonously read 40 boring explanations in a row, okay? So tutor mode is pretty good for people who just feel like they keep procrastinating when they're reading explanations. And as I said, it's better for your macro retention. It's good to have some shock value. When you get a question, you have no idea what the answer is, and then you immediately see the answer, okay? There's some shock value there in terms of boosting your retention. The second tip for getting through UWorld so that you don't ADHD the fuck out is to do blocks of 10, okay? So what you're going to do is you are going to take your phone and you're literally going to chuck it. I'm next to my bed right now. That's where I'm chucking my phone. So you're going to chuck your phone literally like across the room. You are not going to look at your phone so that you are not distracted for a block of 10 questions. So let's say you're 5 questions into a block and you're like, oh, and you sort of just naturally would pick up your phone to check something. Nope, you can't. But you only have 5 more questions. It's not hard. You're just going to get through 5 more questions. You're incentivized, okay? So you're going to finish that block of 10 questions, do nothing else. Then, when you finish the block of 10 questions, yes, you have permission. Yes, take a break. We want you to take a break. Take an 8-minute break, 12-minute break. Have a sandwich. Watch a couple of YouTube clips. Yes, have that break. Then, you are going to go back into the next block of 10 questions, not touching your phone, not doing anything. And when you only focus on that 10 questions, then when you finish, you can take another break. And you're going to find you'll be very fucking efficient making inroads through UWorld, okay? You'll find, holy shit, like I've already finished 30 questions and it hasn't been that long, okay? That's what's going to happen. That's what I did. That was a technique I developed when I went through UWorld for 2CK a decade ago. I found that QBank super fucking boring, and I was doing 80 questions per day at the time over the summer, and I wanted to shoot myself, okay? And I found that going through blocks of 10, just forcing myself through small sets like that, allowed me to make inroads, okay? So, you know the deal. I'm going to continue making more content. If you like my stuff, subscribe to my channel, and I appreciate your time. That's it.